please like and subscribe. We're trying to start a movement here. Charity events all across the nation. Please help us out. Andy hits it for 2, and he'll be coming up first on hole number 10. 216 feet, a mando between those 2 uprights out there. Technically, you kind of have to go through these 2 uprights, so it's a double kind of mando.
Right.
Slightly uphill, and the wind is blowing right at you.
Yep.
Andy, I think, kind of held on to that a little long.
Turned over on him. Yeah.
He misses the mando. He goes out right. I'm guessing he's going to come up and throw again.
Take a mulligan on that.
I think I might join.
There is a path beyond the basket, and if you go on the path or beyond, that is also OB.
Yeah.
Brad
Oh,
with a
Bill,
great
perfect.
shot. America.
Bill, yeah, that was like a perfect shot.
Bill.
for Bill there.
I said Brad again.
I think you did. Yeah, that's all good. But that was pretty much parked. So
Can't be any better than that.
yeah.
Looks a little weird.
Might hit your head.
As long as it looks,
As
further.
Sneak peek. I think someone does do a little bit better on this hole.
Woo! Hey,
We won't
easy,
talk about
easy.
that, yeah.
You distracted Brad.
Yeah, I know.
Not a bad play.
Threw that one into the ground. Still short of the double mando, so technically you could throw from there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was no
yes.
drop zone,
So
so-
can Andy from where he's at. He can throw around.
Right.
Probably not beneficial to in Andy's situation, but Brad, yeah, he can easily get his up and down for 3 still
Right.
from where he's at.
Yeah. Shane going
Shane,
backhand.
great out of the hand.
Gaps it.
Come on.
Coming back in.
This looks good.
Oh!
Ace run.
Great drive. Thanks.
That was close.
Wow. Shane from Bozeman, they throw pretty well up there.
Yeah, that was a sweet shot.
Andy is going to take his mulligan.
And he's going to go forehand.
He
Oh,
misses
he
the mando
it.
again.
Brad's going to mulligan.
No, from this angle. No, he's thrown from his second shot here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
It's tough from the angle, but yeah, he's
So
thrown from the
he's
second.
taking his 3 there. Gotcha.
And he puts it right up in there for 3.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we missed the shot of Andy throwing to the mando.
Oh, okay.
He goes off the front rim. He almost raised it up to get it in there.
Man.
Trampolines off the front rim, hits the chain, and the chain kind of kicked him out.
So Brad taking his 3. Bill with a really nice birdie.
Brad, great 3 from where you were.
Yeah.
Bill with the birdie.
Yep. And Shane with a nice birdie. Ace run.
Looking at CTP line, but I think he missed it by an
just missed it
inch.
by a couple
Ooh.
inches. First, we got Brad and Bill both sitting 2 down. Bill making a charge here. And then Andy and Shane both sitting at even.
Yeah, Bill got the birdie there, so he'll start us off on hole number 11. This one's a tough hole, 324 feet. Path and both sides and beyond are OB. This one's tough because of where the tee pad is sitting now.
Yeah, it's basically the same hole except extended back an extra 75 feet, but you've got obstacles in front of you like this guardrail, and there's a light pole as well, so it definitely plays into it, but looks like Bill just hit the tree.
He get through the first tree and hit the second tree there,
Yeah.
and he drops out of the tree right there, and he's sitting right below it. Yep. Shane will step up and try to hit that gap. kept it low.
That looks good.
And it is good. That's not too bad.
No, just a little bit low, but that's a good shot.
Didn't get much ground play there.
Yeah, there really wasn't much skip out there. Brad trying to throw a turnover. Oh, I think kept it a little bit too far inside. That's probably going to go OB. Yeah,
it's
that'll go
looking OB, out of bounds. But from where you're at there, you can take it for 3 from that line or redrive and chance getting it through this gap again.
Yeah, probably want to take it in bounds from there, be my guess, but we'll see.
The safe move. Ooh, Andy. You might have stepped over the line a little bit there.
Line stepper.
Nobody caught it, though.
This is a charity event. This isn't PDJ sanctioned. This is a super casual round.
As you'll, spoiler, see on the second round.
What is it, beer in hand?
Yeah. Andy
Right to
almost
the
hits the cameraman.
That is out of bounds.
Did I say Andy?
This is Bill. I think you did, yeah. Bill. Oh,
Wait
hits
a
the
minute.
tree and rolls in.
So Bill throws it OB, hits the tree that is out of bounds, and it rolls back in bounds. That
Yep.
got a little love there.
Definitely got some tree love.
Brad did take it from where he went out of bounds, so this is his third shot. Puts it right underneath. He'll be looking for a 4. And the real Andy steps up the throw.
Jump putt, keep it in, yep. Good shot.
Shane with confidence again. Puts it right there.
Bill puts it up.
Bill, no hesitation. Everybody's sitting under the basket. Looks like Brad will be walking away with a 4 and everybody else walks away with a 3 on this hole.
But Bill takes the 4 on this one.
Oh, right. He was under the tree.
Yeah, under the tree.
I think that's how I spent my mulligan last year. Now this one's from here.
So Andy and Shane walk away with their pars.
Yep, almost evened it out there. And so Bill and Brad sitting 8-1 and Andy and Shane sitting even.
Hole number 12. Right off the bat, you have to hit a mando between those 2 trees. They're almost bushes, though. They're so thick. And then you also have to make it across and land on the island.
Yep.
Tough technical hole. One of the shorter holes out here, but
Yeah.
Shane hits the right mando and does not make it across. Andy hits the left mando, also does not make it across the creek. Brad, God dang, I'm bad at names today. Bill throws a little high, hits the mando, and drops down, does not make it across the creek.
There it is.
Brad with a great turnover shot, kept it low. Little miscommunication on the camera on this hole. In other words, I messed up on the camera on this hole.
There we go. Bill puts it right in between.
Later.
Shane also right before puts it in between the Mandos and onto the island. Andy steps up. Ooh, that looks good.
Join you there.
Yeah, this one, I mean, it really comes down to speed control too. I mean, not only do you have to hit a double Mando, but you really got to control the speed of your disc so it doesn't miss that island.
As you can see, our cameraman is back at work. He's back from his break.
Shane looks like he just barely made it on the island. Ooh, gives it a good bid.
Nearly hits his putt.
Yeah. Narrowly? Narrowly? Looks like Andy from the same spot here.
Must have landed on the edge.
Going forehand Nova.
He'll be right there for his 3. Bill from about 18.
Yeah, it was a good drive.
Goes off the top band. That's the first high putt we've seen today by anybody.
Good putt.
And a good bird from Brad.
Kept it low, hit that strong side chains pretty far on the right-hand side, but it was so low it just dumped it into the bucket.
Yeah.
Great putt. Shane, Andy, Bill walk away with pars, and Brad grabs that birdie.
Yeah, nice bird.
Coming in though, hole number 13. Back to the stone wall hole. 265 feet. This time you have to go right of that last tree. And again, stone wall and beyond is OB.
Yeah, I feel like this one, the play was really to do a skip hyzer if you're right hand, backhand.
Through that right gap? Through those two trees that he just hit?
Yeah, just like Brad's doing right here. He looks like he's going to try to get a big skip with a really stable disc.
That's
pretty
about
much
perfect.
Yeah, that's right what you want right there.
Wow. Great drive, Brad. Gives a fist pump at the end.
And he lets you know.
He's
that was
happy.
a good one.
We get the replay, obviously. I mean, you can't throw that one better.
No, that's the gap you're really trying to hit with that Mando to the right of that tree.
Not sure if he hit that far side of the pole or not, but I mean, close enough. He's right there.
Pretty much parked.
I wanted it a little lower though. I didn't want to hit that.
Don't hit your head, Brad.
Skip, but I got lucky.
Yeah,
Shane looks like he's about to throw into the tennis court. I love his form. Oh, it doesn't look like he got that one turned over though.
That one's a little bit sawed off, yep.
I didn't mean to call that one a little early. Sorry, Shane. Hits the stone wall. He'll have to get around that Mando tree.
Looks like he's grabbing another disc too to mulligan.
Oh, I think he just put it away.
Oh. So it looks like Bill's stepping up here. Bill also going for that hyzer line.
He hit it.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, where is it?
I lost it.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh,
So it looks
okay.
like it
Drop
just
below the tree.
caught up on the tree.
I'm pretty sure that was gonna flex back in, skip off the ground, and
It looked good.
maybe a little deep, but it ended up hitting the tree and dropping below.
my only workouts involve walking around the park with you.
Andy also looking at hitting that right-hand gap. And it's gonna fade before the trees.
There's
Skip
that
right up in there.
Skip action.
And they'll be looking at a open putt.
Job,
Yeah,
Keller.
probably about circle's edge, maybe a little bit further.
It's all smiles out there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, these guys love disc golf.
These guys, they would be here if you just said, "Hey, let's meet up." I mean, they're there every time. They love disc golf. That's what you get with disc golf is you have people that are just absolute die-hard fanatics about it.
Yeah, these are, you know, some of the best ambassadors of disc golf here and locally in town in Billings, so.
And the most humble of people.
For sure.
So nice, and they'll welcome you in. If Billings is home to Diamond X, which is a course up on the cliffs. If anybody is interested in coming to play that, go to Disc Golf Billings on Facebook and write a little message on there saying, "Hey, help me get around that course." It's kind of tough, but once you go out there with somebody that guide you, it's worth it. Throwing off of those cliffs.
Yeah, there's really nothing like it. There we go. Andy with a good birdie.
Shane right before that throws his upshot a little bit far. He'll be looking at a tester. Brad.
Bill with a little tap in there, and looks like Brad's got a tap in as well. Shane with a little bit of meat left on the bone, but has no problem with it.
Great putt, Shane. Brad patiently waiting to put in his 2. He gets it. Brad going down to -3 with that.
And Bill and Andy neg 1 and Shane at +1.
This is a tough hole here.
Yeah, this was definitely one of those ones that was put in there just to force people to take some mulligans, I feel like. But
247 feet. Obviously, tennis court on the left there is OB, and path on the right by the trees is OB and beyond. But there's also a Mando left of that big pine tree in the center. You have to go left of that.
yeah, it was a pretty tight gap you had to hit.
Brad's setting up for a backhand.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to play the turnover shot. Full flex.
He got around the Mando.
Oh, just started to flex to stays in bounds.
Barely stays in.
Out of bounds the other side.
Andy with also a backhand flex. This one looks good.
Little high,
Got caught up in that tree.
but it'll fall right before the line of trees, so he has a clean look.
Yeah. And you got Bill
Comes out of
also
nowhere.
going with a big Anheuser. I think that's, yeah.
Ooh, that's looking a little low.
Is it going
Is it going to get over? Oh, it fades out. He's just playing a little practice tennis.
Oh, in the tennis court.
Yeah, just need a little bit more turnover on that. Shane going forehand.
Hits the
Makes the Mando, just kind of falls to the left of that pine.
So I can buy a mulligan?
hit about a third of the way up that
Think I will.
Mando
$5
tree, but he fortunately came out.
Yeah. Looks like Bill's going to take a mulligan here.
That looks high enough.
There we go. That looks good, yeah.
Fading out just a touch early and hits the last
hits that
tree.
before it could flex.
Shane with the canopy, he has to kneel down to get a comfortable line at the basket here. He also has to go left of the last tree, the spindly tree. He goes underneath the branches and he puts it right up in there.
Yeah, can definitely get up and down there.
Brad has to straddle out from the OB line. He didn't land OB, but he's right on it.
Nice up shot, and Bill puts it right up to the basket.
There's those bystanders we were talking about earlier on this hole.
Yeah, luckily from the upshots and putts, you don't really have to worry about it. It's mostly with the drives on this one.
I'm guessing that's kind of why that Mando was put in too, to keep people away from the sidewalk.
Yeah, definitely. There's Andy with a jump putt. Nova.
Little low.
I think Bill is putting with an NV. Shane, I'm not sure what he's putting with.
But he put it in.
That's all that counts.
It's all that counts.
All right.
Brad, what does Brad use for a putt? I'm trying to remember. It looks like, oh, that's the Fierce, the Paige Pierce Fierce.
Oh. Andy likes that Nova.
I think
Doesn't
he's
he? Him and Bill.
changed though. Just recently, I think he's kind of went away from the Nova.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's been playing well too. All right, so we got Brad leading the way here, 3 down. Bill and Andy at 1 down, and Shane +1.
Everybody just walks away with their par on that hole. This one is the furthest hole out there. I think that is actually mislabeled. I think this one's 359, if I remember right. The baseball field is out of bounds. Left path and beyond is out of bounds, and the creek beyond the basket is out of bounds.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of mulligans taken on this one too.
This is the same as the original, which would have been hole 6. But the problem with this is your line on the baseball field is a lot tighter. You have to go around that or over top of it.
Right.
And it adds a lot of distance on your throw and if you're going around to keep it safe.
And I will say that baseball field is just complete, like, ankle deep mud.
You're not getting any skip.
So there's 0 skip.
Andy with a little slow motion step up there. That was cool. Trying to keep it safe of the OB. And he does.
Yeah, nice safe play.
It worked out perfect.
Would have been just fine for a plan. Stay right. How'd you do, Andy?
Yeah, you can kind of see it from that pink flag by the tree there, but the wind is really starting to pick up now.
Hey, headwind in this location.
Yeah, this would be a headwind for sure.
I'm in the mud.
Let's see if Bill puts enough on this one. It looked good.
He's going to be close.
Oh, just a little bit inside.
Shane
It's only money.
throwing down the sidewalk.
Looks like he's taking an Anheuser approach here. Oh,
Oh, he's going to have a nice flip up. Look good out of the hand.
started to get flippy in that headwind, but that's safe and he's out there.
Had good distance.
Playing it safe and getting across.
Yes. Playing it safe and throwing it a long way.
Mulligan. Get it right this time, dude.
Looks like probably a couple mulligans on this hole. There's a couple of OB shots.
Yep.
Brad's going with that low hyzer. Yep, keeping it out safe.
Not gonna waste his mulligan.
Doesn't quite get the turn back, but he is safe, so he'll be looking at his up and down for 3.
But I got scared.
Bill with my favorite shirt ever. It's got the pig trout. Pretty awesome. He got me a sweatshirt. Didn't even expect it. It's pretty awesome. These are good dudes. These are awesome players to play with and just good ambassadors for disc golf here in the local community.
Looks like Bill is furthest out. He'll be throwing first.
Yep, it's going backhand. Try to stay on the outside of the baseball field, and it looks good.
Lands right next to the basket, skips a little pass, but still right there. The Nova again.
The top tier Nova.
Was that Brad? Brad up there
Hard to tell
for
you. I
his
think
3.
it was.
Andy's looking good. Puts it right underneath.
Yeah, a good upshot.
Nobody had an easy one on this one.
No, yeah, this is a tough hole, especially with that wind too. Everyone parks, it looks like.
That creek is pretty close on the backside. Bill didn't go far past, and he's still looks like he's on the edge there. Kind of close.
Gets his putt.
This is a tough hole.
There we go.
Hole 16 coming up. Bill is at -1, Andy's at -1, Shane +1, and Brad is at -3. Brad kind of holding down.
Just kind of keeping it consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not taking much damage, but grabbing a few birdies on the way. 261 feet on this hole. Path on the right is OB.
Definitely technical on this one. The fairway's pretty tight.
Something I know is gonna finish.
Tight as in Tiger?
Yep.
Okay.
Brad kind of has the Garrett Girthy thing going on. Like
He does with that arm,
yeah,
doesn't he?
He puts the arm up as he pulls his drive.
Yeah.
Halo turn?
Yeah.
I was wondering where I saw that. It's
Yeah,
girthy.
That's
It is.
definitely a Girthy drive.
And he has the most power of anybody, so
This is true.
can't
Yeah.
can't argue with the form. Brad throws really well too, so they obviously know something
Andy?
that we don't. No, Brad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
thought
was
you meant
right
'cause-
this time.
I thought you meant because Andy was throwing. Oh, there we go.
Great shot by Andy.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Put it right inside the circle. Looks like Bill is gonna go for that same line.
There is a forehand line on this hole. It's
Yeah,
open too.
actually,
It's actually
I
I
took
would
it.
say the better line. You are playing with that OB a little bit more at
For
the very
sure.
end. Bill did just go OB, skipped off the path. It looked like.
Yep. Pretty good left to right tailwind on this one.
Shane also backhand.
This one looks good.
Barely misses the
Oh,
tree
yeah.
and
Nice
skips
skip.
just past the basket.
Parks it. Can't do much better than that.
5 feet away is pretty dang good, isn't it?
I'll take it. Bill. He's got that.
Brad from about, looks like 40, comes up a touch short, but he'll have his up and down for 3.
This is Andy for bird. Just over top.
Ah, he pulled it a little bit. You don't usually see that from Andy.
No.
I wonder if he was trying to correct for coming up a little low on some of those putts. Great putt there. Great comeback. Little pirouette from Andy.
Here we go. Bill
And
got it.
Bill puts it in.
Cleans it up.
Authority.
Yeah.
Great too.
Shane parks it.
Shane gets even. He's not positive anymore. He's bringing it back,
Title Bill.
finishing it strong. Hole number 17, uphill, 292 feet. The path on the right is out of bounds and beyond. And inside the fences on the left in the yards is obviously OB. Ooh, who's the bum?
Yeah. Oh, just skipped ahead a little bit.
He's also in the Matrix or
I want you to
something.
just contemplate this just for a
Like
second.
glitch?
First off, in the with quickie bang.
What? Vulgar. Wow.
I appreciate the art. Yeah.
Bill. Oh.
Shane with the forehand roller.
He did that on hole 8.
Oh, we put a little bit more
But
on
this time
one.
he flipped it up. He got up there.
Man, that's a great shot.
Looks like Andy's Nova.
Did look like a Nova.
Damn.
Guessing it was not a Nova.
No.
Wonder what he's throwing. That was a great roller.
That was Iron Samurai, MD3.
In a bit of weakness, I offered the guy $50 for one of those.
I want my hot wall at home too.
He turned me down.
Yeah.
Then I realized what he was crazy doing.
Yeah.
Brad going up the right-hand side.
Looks like he hits the gap.
Missed the tree. Yep, he did.
Perfect.
He's going to skip up in there.
Low MD3, metal plate.
Maybe 18, 20 out or so.
Yep. It's definitely putting.
And
Andy's going the same gap. A little bit more sawed off.
he's in the open.
Yeah. Missed the trees, that's all you can ask.
High enough.
How do you ever really know?
Bill also going up the right-hand side.
Did you turn this
Kind
one
of looked
over?
like he was going for a Anheuser shot.
There we go. Misses
And
the
he
tree.
did. He got it up there. He missed all the trees.
That was so
That's a good shot.
Right.
Nice try.
Thought for a second he was going to go up that left-hand side. But
That was
No,
just
it
like
ended
Bill was
up
saying
really
there.
well.
It was definitely pretty close to that tree.
yeah.
Almost clipped it.
From a long ways out, Andy will be about 3 feet away for his par.
Shane for birdie on his roller. Just below the basket.
Andy
Bill.
is not the person putting. Bill. Great birdie.
Yeah, that was a good birdie for Bill. You and your names.
Shut up.
Brad also with a nice bird. Good
Just
putt.
let you do it from here on out.
Andy cleans up his 3. And Shane with a little Scooby.
Again with the Scooby. Wow. Brad gets the birdie. Bill also gets a birdie. And Andy's sitting at neg 1 and Shane at even. Hole 18 is an interesting one. The Mando between those two trees there. 191 feet, and you must land in the triangular playable area again. But this one, you have to finish the hole with a mini.
In the mini basket. So even if you hit an ace, the best you can do is a 2 by dropping it in the mini basket.
Brad punches it up the center. Little low, will he get the ground play? He did, skipped up in.
Yeah, that's
That's still
Definitely.
really tough though.
that's basically like a circle's edge with a mini.
Yeah. Because you're throwing high and with a mini. That
In the wind. In the
and
wind.
that's a headwind putt.
Yeah.
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 Bill also through the gap. Little short, but
Little Annie makes that gap back
hey,
for sure.
throw it up right underneath, and get your par, walk away. You know?
Yep. This one was interesting. I felt like on your upshot, you're trying to play it into the main basket with your disc, and then you can technically play from in the basket and drop in your mini putt, right? So I felt like your upshot, you really wanted to try to put it in the basket if you can.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but look at what Shane just did.
Beauty.
Right on.
Nice drive.
That wasn't really
That
the
was
winner.
pretty much as good as you can get there.
Barely inside the Mando, and we're gonna get the replay. Getting a little sneaky.
Ooh, the local route.
Wow. Wow. Again, though, being
That was perfect.
10 feet out is still
Yeah.
a long ways
Yeah,
out with
that's
those.
that's a tough putt
with the mini.
with the mini putt.
Straight across. It's been like years since I played here.
No.
Did he miss that?
Did he hit it or
Yeah,
no?
he-
He's wide, but he's still in
He can still
bounds.
play,
He can play
from
that.
there. Yeah.
It's not quite what I'm guessing he wanted.
No.
It could be worse though. He could have landed out and had to have just redrove.
Yep. And with the mini basket, anything can happen on this one.
Oh, I think he just barely made that secondary Mando tree.
Yep. I think he did, though. He did make it.
Yeah, he's not rethrowing it or doing anything funky. Yeah, he must have made that there. Andy from about 50.
Giving her a run.
He nails
There
it!
it is. That's it.
Oh, wow. That's not even a final putt.
I
We're
was
getting the
gonna say,
replay.
He nails it, but it doesn't count as a finished hole.
Crashes it in there.
Perfect jump putt.
Yeah, they're just going to let him go finish it out.
So now he technically has to go from underneath the basket.
Oh,
Awesome. Yeah.
Bill, are you going to do it?
That's kind of what this tournament's all about.
Yeah, he's going to put it right underneath.
But still, even that's a tricky putt. Like, you gotta,
It's tricky throwing it uphill like that.
That's funny.
Andy coming in clutch at the end here of
Nice.
this round.
Nice. That was a big putt. Shane's going mini from deep.
He goes for it.
Oh.
Throws it low.
This is where you can take a 9.
It's all smiles, though. You see that? Brad also goes for it. Clips the chain.
Shane out.
If he was just barely over it, might have grabbed just enough to kick it down into the bucket.
Bill gets it in. Shane rims out.
Brad's gonna play it a little easy
Yeah,
here
yeah.
and just throw it underneath. Awesome. Wow, that's a fun way of finishing out. The Pioneer Park Shivvver 2021. It was a great day for it. It's not quite cold out there.
No, yeah. Pretty tough calling it the Shivvver, really.
Yeah. But it was fun. We're donating the Tumbleweed, raising money for them.
Yeah, really, again, we can't do this event without the sponsors. And thanks again to the sponsors for Tumbleweed. That would be Well Grown Farms, donating $500 this year, so awesome. Susanna Bush donating $200. Top Tier Disc Golf donating a bunch of swag for the tournament and the people with the highest mulligans. Awesome prize packages, really cool discs. And then Disc Golf Billings, all the members, all the mulligans. That's what created this $2,100 to go to charity for homeless children. So pretty awesome that this community puts us on every year, and it's just an awesome event.
And growing every year. The third year now, and
Yeah.
we were trying to break 1,000 this year.
Yeah.
And we ended up
Right.
crushing that number. Without these donations, it wouldn't be what it is. So thank you
Definitely.
so much. Also, Dave, thank you. Thank you for being with us for the first round. We got Brandon Lessman coming in for the second, but
For sure. Yeah, and thank you, DJ. Like, this is awesome. Probably one of the first times we've had a filmed event in Billings. So it's just pretty cool to see some disc golf and obviously promoting the right cause. So awesome, man.
If anybody's interested in a Diamond X one,
There you go.
let's
We need to get Diamond X on video. People need to see what's going on.
we'll do a Diamond X one. But thank you, Dave, for being here.
Right on.
We'll see you on the next one.
Sounds good. We'll
Thanks.
see you.
Have a good one.